the starter. But I think next year,
season, you're going to see him in NFL jersey.
In some capacity, yeah. So we're agreed on that one too. So,
all right, next up, more likely to stay at their spots in the standings when the season ends. Is it Pittsburgh
versus
Buffalo?
Ooh.
So here we have two teams, Buffalo, who is just on fire with a 10-game winning streak.
Is it up to 10?
Yeah.
Holy
so they're still not first. It could be first in the league, if not, they're right behind Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I think at least last time I checked, I don't think they passed Toronto.
No.
So, but they're in the top, like the top tier there.
Pittsburgh, I think they just stopped the 7-game losing streak and are rubbing hard on the bottom of the Metro Division.
Yeah.
So, come end of season playoff time, what will those standings look like?
You know, I think Buffalo won 10 in a row, so like there's a recency bias where you think, wow, this team's great. But, you know, it's proven in the NHL that this streak doesn't mean you have a great season. Like I think it was a few years ago, Minnesota, and Columbus
winning streak, and they bombed. They didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, and
Columbus did make the playoffs,
but they were not like first place.
Yeah.
So, and I think Pittsburgh, just with all their experience and the fact that their whole objective is just get as many cups as they can with Malkin and Crosby.
Yeah.
So they don't care about draft picks.
Kessel.
Yeah.
Don't leave out Kessel.
But yeah, they'll get rid of draft picks. They'll trade anyone to just make the playoffs. So at the end of the season, I think Pittsburgh will not be in the bottom. They will be. I think they'll probably finish in a playoff spot. Where Buffalo, I don't think will be in the top. I think they'll be somewhere in the middle as well. So I'm going to say that more likely.
Neither.
Oh man, this is a tough one. I've kind of contradicted myself here.
Yeah, I feel like neither are going to be in the same spot.
But more likely, probably actually is Pittsburgh.
Okay, well I disagree. I think more likely is Buffalo. Call it just a run. Call it what you will. Hutton is given some solid goaltending. I think they're backed up by Chad Johnson as well.
Oh, our friend Chad.
Yeah. Who plays as a decent backup like he did in Calgary.
Yeah, in terms of backups, he's probably one of the better backups.
Yeah, but he's not showing like he's ever going to run or apply for a top spot.
No, he's a career backup.
Yeah. But the rest of the Buffalo team on this run, they're playing strong, and you know, I can see them having an incredible year, much like Vegas did last year. Just an unexpected jump compared to last season, where they finished last or close to last. Yeah. So I'm going Buffalo.
Okay. The next one, William Nylander. Signed
versus
unsigned.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be signed. Yeah. I mean, this is the National Hockey League.
And
he's a European.
Just to set up the situation, December 1st is the deadline.
Okay.
So that's 2 days away.
Yeah, clock.
So by next podcast, we'll know, is he signed or unsigned?
Yeah. Young guy, he definitely signed.
Definitely signs.
Definitely
so you're a confident signs.
Because what happens if he doesn't sign?
He can't play this whole season.
No.
So it's off to the KHL or the Swedish league.
Yeah. After, is it 2 seasons in the NHL for Nylander or 1?
I think maybe this would be his third.
Yeah. So he had 2 seasons.
Yeah, he had 2.
Living life in North America. Do you see him going to Russia?
No, and to be fair, his dad is NHLer, ex-NHLer, so I think he grew up in North America.
Okay.
So it's not like he's, has 2 options like NHL or KHL, and they're both foreign to him. I think he's way more comfortable in NHL. But yeah, I would go with what you're saying.
You won't even be able to play in the farm league?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
that's a good question. I don't know if he'd be AHL.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. It's got to be signed. I think it's more a situation where they've held out this long. they're going to wait till the deadline to see, will one side flinch? It's kind of like a game of chicken.
Yeah.
So
and
maybe
this is all about money, right?
Oh, definitely.
He wants to be paid more, and Dubas doesn't want to pay him much more.
Yeah, I think probably next season Toronto's going to have some trouble managing the salary cap, so they need to keep Nylander as low as possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're both agreed then, signed.
Yeah. It'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's taking even this long is kind of weird. You know, why has it taken this long? He's already missed like 2 months this season.
Right, but I guess if you're, signing a 6 or 7 year deal, 2 months is not that much, and if you get an extra even $500,000 a year, that's a few million.
We think chance of them come back with a big deal. It'd be the more likely thing than just a short term. Why go through all this?
I think so.
Yeah.
I there was one point where I thought he might sign a short deal, but I think the long game is just to get the long deal and as big a number as possible.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we're decided he will be signed.
Yeah, we're both confident on that one.
We'll find out.
We've got a clear-cut winner. Yeah.
All right. Next one. Michael Backlund. Would he be underachieving
versus
defensively responsible?
I would probably pick defensively responsible. He's not flashy. He gets a fair amount of points, but you can put him out against any top line, and he will shut them down.
True. His defensive responsibility / accomplishments are good.
Prowess,
I should say. But it is his underachieving offense which is really sticking out in my mind as of late. He does have 3 goals and 10 assists, so he's giving Kachuk the puck to score every now and then. But what's more noticeable for me is the bad passes he's trying to make, or doesn't even get through. Some pretty poor puck decisions around the boards. Yeah, poor offense in general, and he's out of the position of offense.
So you would say underachieving.
Yeah.
You want more.
Yeah, I want more. I'll never forget the Backlund who took the Flames on, I think it was their 11-game win streak or something like that.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah, he was just a fucking dynamo. Just doing everything right with the puck. And
you're living in the past, man.
Yeah, I am.
Living off good memories.
So, Backlund, you're underachieving right now, and I'm sitting here waiting to see a better performance, but I'll wait as long as it takes.
So, we have one more versus. This one is Pirates
versus
Ninjas.
Ninjas. Much cooler. Their outfits are cooler right off the bat.
That's true. To counter that point, ninjas are pretty boring. Like, what do? They just kind of like hide in the corner and
they're sneaky.
Attack. They're sneaky. Pirates, that's fun.
The drunk, yeah.
You drink, you travel around.
Shoot guns off.
Cannons.
Screw hookers.
Yeah, there's... I think ninjas, they have to be disciplined.
And celibate?
I don't know about celibate, but they can't just go around like pirates from port to port.
Sweet weaponry, though.
For
they
ninja?
Got their throwing stars, the spiky balls, smoke
Nunchucks.
Bombs.
Nunchucks. That does move the scale for me. Nunchucks. But pirates, on the other hand, there's quite the characters in the pirate community. You got guys like with peg legs and birds with attitudes.
The question is, I think it was Discovery Channel or something had some show where it would pitted pirates versus ninjas. So I think it was samurai, and who would win a fight? And it just hands down pirate, gun, bam. A ninja would have to creep his way up to get close to a pirate to come down, or maybe just use a throwing star.
Yeah, I see. I if it's a fight like a fair fight where you face each other, of course pirates win. But I don't think that's how ninjas fight.
No.
I think the pirates would be drunk and the ninjas would just slip in.
Slip some poison in the drink.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, before we move on from this versus, one of my favorite stories, I heard this on a different podcast, was about the gentleman pirate.
Gentleman pirate?
And it was some guy, he was like nobility, and he got so tired of his wife nagging him, he built himself a pirate ship and became a pirate. But he like wasn't very good at it, so he ended up getting caught by Blackbeard and
killed.
No, he went on a whole adventure. But just the idea that you're so tired of your wife nagging, you turn to piracy is. I remember that.
Probably one of the rarest reasons to turn to piracy. He wasn't starving.
No, he was well off.
Fleeing any kind of pill or he's fleeing nagging wife. Right on.
Yep.
With that said, shall we move on to Great Balls?
Yeah, hit the Great Balls.
All right.
So our weekly winner of the Great Balls Awards, someone who has demonstrated a premium pair with their accomplishments. Do you want to start us off, Dan?
It's hands down, no question, with our Safeway scoring winner, Patrick Laine.
Yeah, baby!
5 goals. All good goals. Maybe the 5th was the empty net. I don't think so.
No, there were 5.
They were all 5. Yeah, 5 sterling goals.
Legitimate goals.
Yeah, all round snipe. Fortnite player. Good guy.
Yeah, I'll give mine. Actually, I got a 2-pack. One, I have to give Great Balls Awards to the Calgary Stampeders, 2018 Grey Cup champions.
Yeah, baby!
And then my second one, I'll go maybe a little off the board, but I'll give it to Garnet Hathaway.
Garnet Hathaway.
Yeah, it's some solid games driving the fourth line.
Yeah, 2 goals in the last 2 games.
Yeah. So,
he's playing much better of late. So, yeah, a pair of balls right there.
Yeah, so you can put those up on the big board for us, Dan, and yeah, we'll keep track of our Great Balls winners.
Yeah, there it is. Pair of balls. All right, that does it. Thank you for listening. This is Fan the Flames.
I'm Nate.
I'm Dan.
We'll talk to you later.
Yeah!